Hello everyone, and welcome to the summer season of movies is now kind of dying down, and we're kind of transitioning into the more Oscar-worthy area of the year, where it's like September, October, November, December, which is those 7 months. And I'll be looking in this video at what the more highlighted movies, in my opinion, of the summer, which is basically from mid to late May to August. To the end of August, essentially. And in this video, I'll be talking about the best, my personal favorites, and the ones that just for me that were just my favorites of, the summer season. And before I get to my list, I'm sorry, I could not make a top 10 on this because I just kind of couldn't really. I could think of only 7 movies which I thought were total standouts. But before I get into my top 10, my top 7, I'm sorry. Very quick honorable mentions for me would be Trainwreck, really funny Amy Schumer comedy, even though it's a bit overshooting it at times. Spy, really surprising, and I take it as a kind of like an apology from last year's Tammy. Mr. Holmes, I thought was really good in my opinion. I loved it. I loved Ian McKellen as Sherlock Holmes. And last but not least, American Ultra. I really surprised my personal opinion about American Ultra. I really enjoyed that. So let's get into my top 7. Number 7 for me is going to be Inside Out. Inside Out was a really interesting, cute, and funny movie. I really enjoyed it a lot. It's one of Pixar's best in the last 5 years. This is probably their best since Toy Story 3. I just love the animation. I love the voices, the voice work. I love the cast. I love so much of this movie, even though I don't think, in my mind, it's not as perfect as everyone says. Like, like the emotions have their own emotions. I'm like, what the hell? And like the whole idea of like her emotions aren't in balance, or the emotions are taking control of her. Like, I'm like, that's really fucking. I'm like, really, do you expect me to really believe that? Like, she should kind of be institutionalized if she cannot control these emotions like that. Fuck all, but whatever. It's still a really good movie. It's definitely one of the big stars of the summer for me, in my opinion. Number 6, moving on to number 6 for me, what is going to be Straight Outta Compton. I really loved watching this movie all the way through. Even though, like I said, not perfect, but I love the music, I love the cast, and the chemistry they all had was excellent. And seeing the past lives of Eazy-E, Dr. Dre, and Ice Cube, and of course in the rap group of NWA, it was really interesting to watch. I thought it was almost like a really smart, fun, historical lesson into the world of the rap group from the late 80s and early 90s. And I thought it really surprised me, in my opinion. And yeah, it really was surprising for its own sake. And to the creative team of them, just seriously, friggin' surprising. You gotta see it. And number 5 for me is going to be The Gift. I thought The Gift was so unexpected. And it wasn't seem like a big blockbuster hit like Avengers or Mad Max or some of the others, but it was so smart and so clever. And I forgot his name. Should I look it up? I think so. Jason Bateman. That's it. Yes. Jason Bateman was so surprising in this movie. The woman who played his wife was really great, and Joel Edgerton, I couldn't even see him. He was mesmerizing. I could not take my eyes off of him. He was so creepy, and the way it built up and certain essences of storytelling was so unique and so well done. And for me, this is very much like this year's Gone Girl. I really thought it was. And the ending is nothing short of unforgettable. It really is. And just hats off to Joel Edgerton for creating this movie, and it's probably the best directorial debut since Don John. It really is, and I enjoyed it so damn much. And number 4 for me, So much. Alright, take some break. Number 4 for me is going to be Ant-Man. I've seen this in smaller angle of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. For me, was really interesting. Seal Dead. Paul Rudd was really great as Scott something as the main character of Ant-Man. Michael Douglas was great. Michael Pena, or I forgot his name, was also really funny in this movie. Evangeline Lilly was great. I really enjoyed the villain, even though it was a bit dumb. I love I love the sense of scale and size of it and the variation of it as a whole, and I thought it was really interesting to watch. And by the end, I just thought Ant-Man was. I definitely will say in the stretch. To me, it's probably the most surprising movie of the year, especially from the last year of Edgar Wright leading and script changes. It's like in the end, for what we got, I thought it was good in my opinion. I thought it was really, really good. And yeah, for me, it was one of my favorites. Top 3. Number 3 for me is going to be the 5th installment in a franchise, and that is Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation. Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation, to me, was a perfect example of a summer blockbuster movie, but with real smarts. It has a smart script, very, very smart, well done, and there were certain ideals within it, like don't touch anyone, the government is always watching type of feeling. Even though it's been that kind of redundant of that, it's still so damn good, and the cast is great. Ving Rhames, Jeremy Renner, Tom Cruise, Simon Pegg, and that girl, I forgot her name. I'm so sorry. She was fantastic. She was phenomenal. I just loved it so much. I loved the way it felt. I felt like every single setting had a place in this movie where it really it started off huge and it still kept going so great. It's like the film knew how to keep its cards going, in my opinion, and it really just never let up of how fun it was. And number 2 for me is a movie that not everyone will agree with, but that's fine. And that is Avengers: Age of Ultron. I'm sorry, but I'm geeking out. This is pretty much the Hobbit of this year so far. I just love the world. I love the characters. I love the actors. I love the villains. Love the shit out of this movie. I just love the Avengers: Age of Ultron so much, and nothing more to say in my opinion, but I just love watching it. Not just my favorite movies of the summer, but one of my favorites of the year so far. And yeah, I gotta say, it really is to me. And it really just seemed so fun and reminiscent of a great big come together fun type of movie that it is. And I just loved so much of Avengers: Age of Ultron. Now, my number 1 favorite movie of the summer is a tie. And you're probably going, what the fuck? Seriously, a tie? And yeah. Just go to my top favorite movies of this year so far, back in early July. And my number 1 of that is still my number 1, and that is Mad Max Fury Road and Jurassic World. Like, Mad Max Fury Road was like is like the pure essence of an action movie, and yet it showed how simplistic the story and the narrative should be, but everything else seems so big and grander than life, and I just loved so much of it. Just going from point A to point B in that movie just seemed so seamless and so indicative and so well done. And now transitioning over into Jurassic World, is, to me at least, it seemed like such a smart, self-acknowledging, fun, ridiculous movie that it was. And I love the cast. I love the way it went through. And a lot of people who criticize it for certain things, and while I do understand that, I will still stand by my word that I friggin' had a total goddamn blast from Jurassic World, from beginning to the absolute end, and nothing more to say than Jurassic World and Mad Max. Not just my favorites this summer of this year, but probably pretty much my favorites of this year, essentially. And I just love the shit out of those movies. I love the shit out of them so much. everyone, thank you for watching this video. As always, everyone, I really do hope you enjoy it. And stick around for more future videos, everyone. I hope you really do enjoy. And I will see you in the future for more videos. Till then, I am out. Goodbye. Thank you for watching.